They lost 2 best-of-5s in Raleigh, so I chalked that up to, hey, you went to the distance with 2 of the best teams in the world in Sentinels and Cloud9, but I'm going to stop that rant. We're hopping into game 1.
There we go. Sentinels versus Cloud9, folks. It's your first game on stream of 2022. Welcome to the Halo Championship Series here, and Happy New Year. We can't wait to jump into this winter semifinals. C9 versus Sentinels, 2 titans of powerhouses of competitive Halo, ready to face off here in our map number 1. It's going to be Strongholds on Recharge.
Yeah, what I'm looking forward to most is seeing who can dictate the pace. We're going to be hopping on board with SnakeBite off the break and already off a hot series against Optic. We'll see what SnakeBite's capable of. Unfortunately, already Eco Smith with a double, make it a triple in the kill feed. Whoa. You see SnakeBite take him down, and that was all 4 dead for Sentinels.
That'll be all 4 dead right away. That's going to be an immediate BC hold. Also, progress already coming down on A. So exactly as we had predicted here in the pregame, and you had called out so clearly, Clutch, it's Cloud9 ready to play quickly, and they do it right away with 20 points on the board and an immediate trip cap here, continuing to hold. C reset comes in as well, and some great shots from Eco. He's not done yet, getting the kill into long haul on SnakeBite. He is already 4-1 in this game.
How long will Cloud9 be able to hold this trip cap? It does look like A was taken from Sentinels right now, but Frosty goes down in pipes right there, and Cloud9 doing a phenomenal job of making sure they keep 2. But not only that, you're seeing A slightly transferred as well, so they're applying pressure. They're going for the trip cap once again. I believe Sentinels was able to get him out. SnakeBite loses the one-on-one to Renegade, and that shock rifle already proving to do some damage.
Like you said, shock rifle going to be a factor here. Renegade able to get the body damage. Help comes from top attic as well. Taking a look at what's going on. C tries to hope to get an angle at Formal. That won't happen. C will go. A will be flipped though, so continuous scoring for C9 already at the 60-point mark. They're wasting no time.
We've all seen the highlights Renegade was able to provide on the main stage in the grand finals of Raleigh. It was in this situation, grapple and shock rifle, but LethuL with the biggest kill of the game so far takes him down, trying to keep his team in this one. Already down 63-0.
They get the C flip as well. B starts to flip, and LethuL trying to just hold attic for his team as they will finally flip B, but the A flip comes in as well. Renegade's going to start on an A, so once again, continuous scoring, and Cloud9 continuing to play a step ahead. They will now hold AC as they hit the 67-point mark.
Yeah, can LethuL find the opening is the question. Does he know this player's going to be right in his face? He doesn't, but misses the shot. Pznguin takes him down. 2 members of Cloud9 there to pressure him, and now you're looking at Sentinels. They're stuck in the pipes area with only B control. This is a very difficult situation for them, and all the while these points continue to climb in Cloud9's favor. Perfect shot from StelluR.
Oh my, they're not done yet either, getting some good damage. Actually gets back though, so finally we might see if Formal is able to convert here. No, the pressure's too strong from Renegade. Once again, he has his eye on that shock rifle, wants it back. BC hold, still unanswered points. Look at this, picks up the kill on Frosty at top attic as well. Now looking for the trip cap at A. They capitalize, they punish, and now a trip cap again, still 100-0.
Look at Renegade. He knew where the spawns were immediately. The trip cap came through. He knew that Sentinels was all going to spawn pipes. They get the information that they're rotating towards Turbine. One goes down, and now Cloud9, look at how much pressure they're able to apply. LethuL with a massive kill there is going to subside the players from Cloud9 being able to push this. It looks like Cloud9 might have overstepped their boundaries there.
Oh man, Pznguin gets the reset as well. Kills Formal and also is able to get that reset on B. A huge reset that will be continued unanswered scoring for the side of C9. Clutch, you mentioned it at the opening of the game. We've seen this team able to 250-0 teams, and right now it's not crazy to think that they might do that here. They will get the B reset as well. Now here we are, 133, and once again playing one step ahead of Sentinels.
Just in so much control. This snowball continues to go downhill, we say, right? Cloud9 with all the map control in the world. You give them map controls, you give them weapons, they're going to be so difficult to try and get off these spots. They do force StelluR down to the bottom of Repulsor, but Frosty knows that he needs to get this kill. StelluR gets out of dodge, actually, and now Frosty kind of left with his pants on the ground. Pznguin able to defend C for a minute, but still with 2 strongholds in control. Cloud9 looking in a very dominant position, but a trip cap flips. The slays come through. 4 dead for Cloud9. Finally, Sentinels have an opportunity to get some points on the board themselves.
Signs of life from Sentinels. Trip cap for just a moment. It's ended pretty quickly, though. They will still hold BC. Now they're finally on the board, but what a deficit they find themselves in. 152-20 here. But like we said, they are scoring. They're back in this game. They did capitalize pretty quick to get that trip cap as well. The question is, can they play the long game here to try to get back into this match?
What a bit of a blunder there from Pznguin. You saw Renegade not go for that camo on purpose. He said, I need to help my team get strongholds. Now Renegade going for the camo, though. He's taking down my SnakeBite. Pznguin, even for the camo by himself, not knowing that Renegade kind of left that situation, created this opening for Sentinels to secure this camo, but now SnakeBite has so much work to do.
He really does. Look at this scoreline here. Still 165 to 26. He will start on a B flip, also challenging here to bad ledge. StelluR, though, has something to say about that. Will pick up 2. A second kill for him. Frosty knows just around the corner if StelluR Eco comes to help as well. So just as quickly as we said, we might see some momentum from Sentinels. It's quickly shut down by the shock rifle of StelluR.
Yeah, you had to think it was going to come into play. It was just a matter of whose hands was it going to be in. It's StelluR. B himself hit the double kill with that shock rifle to create this opening that is once again Cloud9's control of the map.
Got to talk about the 2 players here in double digits on the side of C9. It's Eco and StelluR. Eco right now 15 and 9 on the board. StelluR 12 and 6, going double positive. Big numbers from them. Huge contributing factor to a massive lead. They crossed the 200-point threshold now. 207 to 26. Great shots coming out of Eco once again. SnakeBite trying to stay alive at Whirlpool. He will have to flee to pipes.
Yeah, make it 16 kills for Eco. Absolutely going off right now. And taking a look at the other side of the stats, Sentinels, Formal having a very rough start. The pace of the game, something very difficult for Formal to kind of deal with when his team doesn't have control. Look for when Sentinels has control for Formal to have a lot more success, but unfortunately, they may not get it this game.
Yeah, right now, taking a look here at the numbers. Nice little pulsar getaway from SnakeBite. He'll get taken down, though. Sword will fall over to back C. Talking about the players that we were looking to watch here. Formal, not the game you expect from him right now. 4 and 13 in this match, has been shut down so far. It's another trip cap for Cloud9 as they look at the finish line in this game. Frosty trying to make something happen with the shock rifle. He'll get taken down on the 360. Triple kill comes in for Pznguin from the back of the pipes as he will continue to clear out. Knows the last player is around here, not aware that they're an attic. Right now, going to go back upstairs. Look at the score. That's the game. 250 to a score of 41 for Cloud9. A dominant performance in this game number 1. They will take the lead in the series.
That's what you worry about, right? You wonder what's going to happen if Cloud9 gets complete control early on. Well, we just found out, ladies and gentlemen, it was the Cloud9 show in game 1, 250 to 39. I mean, absolutely dominant performance from the champions of Raleigh. I said that they may struggle online. They say otherwise. Their confidence shows through here in game 1.
Let's take a look at the scoreboard here in that game as we take a look at some of the standouts. Like we said, it's Eco 16 and 12 there. StelluR will go 13 and 7, as well as Renegade and Pznguin positive as well. On the other side, it was really all about Frosty and LethuL trying to hold it down. SnakeBite and Formal going a little bit more negative on their side. We're going to look to see them bounce back. 250 to 41 clutch in that game number 1. I have to say, a little bit of fortune telling coming from you with the way that Cloud9 played that game.
Yeah, I mean, it's no surprise, right? It's all about stopping Cloud9 from getting in those positions where they have that complete control, where they have that freedom in order to do whatever they want, right? It's easier said than done, obviously, but as soon as Cloud9 got into that opportunity, which was after Eco's triple kill in the first 10 seconds of the game, yeah, they just ran away with it. And it's like, you have to, there's no time, there's no opportunity for lapses of dominance when you're playing against a team like Cloud9. You have to start strong, you have to finish strong, and there can be no lapses in the middle, because if there are, Cloud9's going to take that and run with it. That's what they did in game 1, 250 to 41. Now it's up to a Bazaar Slayer, and you never want to see that game 2 Slayer and be on the back half of the series looking up trying to win 2, because it's so difficult to find your footing still.
And I think when you're talking about a team like C9, especially in a game type like Strongholds, also Slayer and Ball, you really just can't afford to go 4 dead off the opening. It exposes you to far too much. You might get away with it in a CTF because maybe you just forfeit the first flag, or maybe you stop that first flag. But in the other 3 game types, so difficult once you're 4 dead. And to be honest, Slayer Bazaar is another great example of that clutch. Sentinels need to make sure that they at least go tit for tat here, that they split the map off of the opening here, because if they go 4 dead in Slayer Bazaar, it could be Cloud9 all the way. We could see a very, very similar scoreline to what we just saw in that game number 1.
Yeah, the good thing is Sentinels, I mean, we know the veterans they are, and what Formal also brings to this team is a ton of experience as well. One of the things that I took from Formal's stream watching it earlier this week was he was going on a rant about how he's experienced the highs, he's experienced the lows, and with those lows, he's like, it's not easy to mentally reset. But Formal, having talked through that himself in his own head, has put himself in a great position to understand you're going to win games, you're going to lose games. Well, you just lost game 1 to Cloud9 in a very dominant fashion. We'll see if you can turn this series around, but already hopping on board with LethuL, he's taken down. You don't even get to blink, and Cloud9 has a kill. Man, imagine coming out your front door, grenades waiting for you right away. The first kill will go to the C9 nades at the front door. That's also going to earn them the rockets as well in that 3v4. Here comes StelluR on the push.
throws run rocket, excuse me, into the back of the map, throws another one into bar. Neither of those connect. He will push. Assist does come in though. Renegade on the push here, not afraid to push in, but it's a great answer by SnakeBite. He will be cleaned up, but still 5-1 early on. Cloud9 answering right away off of that opening as they're able to pick up the first 5 kills. So this is exactly what we said did not want to happen if you're a Sentinels fan.
Yeah, absolutely not. But unfortunately, Cloud9 not able to get to the middle of the map nearly as fast as they needed to. And because of it, Sentinels able to get out there, get into the corner, find a few kills, maybe turn this one around. Eco choking on the shotgun kill there. Allows the opening for Frosty to help his teammate out. Picks up the Bulldog himself as well as the kill. Keep this to a 1-kill game. After that beautiful start from Cloud9, that's well done from Sentinels.
Look at the timing there. Also picks up that thrust. Knew that the thrust would help close the distance with the Bulldog. Stays in there in the bar. Tries to win that unfortunate timing. Misses the melee. Otherwise would have picked up a second one. But regardless, Clutch, your point stands. Tied 7-7 here. And you could argue on the C9 side, if you're taking a look at this game live or the VOD, really should not be the score line if you're Cloud9.
Absolutely not. It has something to do with those 2 rockets not finding home for StelluR, but maybe a little bit too aggressive from Cloud9. Did they overstep their boundary? Did they over push into that red base early on? They've got to be kicking themselves now because now they're fighting for the middle of the map, and it's very difficult to do when you're coming out of a base. Frosty hunting these players, bottom rockets, able to help SnakeBite find one, trap a player. I believe there's one in the vents above them, though. Overshield coming up in 10 as well, and Sentinels in prime position to get their first power up of the game.
Here we go now. Eco also just hanging out with the Bulldog. Now it's still a minor lead here for Sentinels, 12-10. Like you said, Overshield up right now. Going to keep an eye on that. Looks like the grab might be coming in here, and yes, it will. That will force Cloud9 back. Just going to try to make something happen with the Bulldog. SnakeBite wisely does not challenge that just yet. Has a Mangler. Might be a Mangler-Bulldog battle coming up right here. Looks like, yes, indeed, the Mangler will win that one, but he'll swap it out for the Bulldog anyway, 13-12 in favor of Sentinels.
Highly contested here, game 2. What you wanted to see from this matchup as we enter the mid game now. 9 minutes and 34 seconds on the clock. Game's kind of slowed down a little bit too. You're seeing Pznguin try and fight for the middle of the map, but he's got players. Look at him from the pillars. Renegade's going to be able to find that kill, and good teamwork out of Cloud9 to retake this lead here by 2.
Yeah, very nice job here. They'll add another one there. It's 16-13 and C9. Making sure to capitalize on the damage that they had on pillars. Like you said, look at how many corners Pznguin is checking as well, just knowing the players can be so sneaky all around Halo Infinite, and you have to absolutely clear out these bases. 7 seconds on rockets.
These rockets could be where Cloud9 really looks to take away with this game. 5 kills right now. Take note that these rockets could blow this game wide open as he finds the first kill on the LethuL. LethuL too slow to rockets. A second player doesn't find home, and somehow Formal living with that rocket kills StelluR as well, and this could be huge for Sentinels. Once again, Cloud9 find rockets. No success at all with those rockets, and because of it, Sentinels look to take the map and to leave themselves.
Yeah, look at this play that we just saw. It's going to be now just a 2-kill game. Formal now tie game 2020 as the 2 kills come in for LethuL there as well. He's able to pick up the double. So just like that, Formal staying alive in the back of the base, also picking up a second. Absolutely huge set of plays for them, and they will now take the lead for the second time, 22-20. What a swing here for Sentinels.
Battle went down in that bar, and it looks like Formal was able to find StelluR. Look at LethuL. This is perfect position from him. They got the kills over at red. What does LethuL do? He controls blue corner, tries to contain them in that tree area. Unfortunately, a little bit of an overextension there is going to cost him his life, but Formal able to make his way back to those dynamo grenades, find 2 of his own, and Formal starting to really pick up now. This is what Sentinels fans needed. Formal to go off in order for this team to have success.
Formal not able to pop the Ovi, though. He does pick up several kills, as you said, keeping this game tied 25-25, but here comes StelluR with the overshield push. Is neutralized by the P shooter, however, will pick up the kill in the end. It does get cleaned up across the map by Formal. Here we are, 26-26. Amazing game, completely neck and neck through the first half.
Yeah, completely neck and neck, and it's been Cloud9 that's controlled a majority of the rockets and the Bulldogs that we've seen on screen. So you have to think if Sentinels can do a better job, they can push this to a game 3.
Absolutely. That grapple did fall right along the fruit stands. Nice little clean up there from Eco as he will finish that last one on the fruit. Formal here, Bulldog in hand. Pops once, pops twice, though will take it taken down there by surprising angle from Renegade. Kill will come in, though, from SnakeBite on Pznguin to keep this game close. However, worth noting, Cloud9 getting a tiny lead for the first time in several minutes of play.
All right, this is the dangerous position, right? Sentinels all trapped at this base. Cloud9 looked to be aggressive. Renegade in your face with a Bulldog. All of a sudden, you lost numbers. Now Sentinels going to be panicking. Where did Renegade go with the shotgun? They back up into the flag, and they might be a very dangerous spot for Frosty to be in. Seeing 2 players his front door. Not able to get one on Eco, but Renegade trades it out. Trades are a good thing in this situation, and Formal, he gets a kill as well. So this is a big A great job. Formal with the kill on the StelluR. It was a ninja if you didn't see it. Oh my God, that was the opening that Sentinels needs.
Absolutely, just like that. 35-32. Can they keep this game close? Sentinels has done so well to not only keep this game tight, but also lead in several places. Formal with another kill across the map. Bulldog is out, picks up the double kill on Renegade as well. He will take cover in the hut and see what he might be able to do on this overshield. Just like that. It is a 2-kill game, 38-36.
Look at the confidence. Eco has the first two. Formal still challenges him. Does lose his life. A little bit overconfidence there, but you can see Formal. He's washed game one off his skin. He's right here in game two. 14-8 now. When Sentinels needs him to step up, he's going to. Let's see what they have in store for this late game.
Great pre-nades coming in from Pznguin to predict the double door drop. He's able to pick that one up. That will extend the Cloud9 lead just a little bit further. 40-37. Of course, keeping an eye on that overshield as well. 2-kill game. Sentinels answers back. Frosty very strong on the front door to pick that one up just like that. 4-kill game now. 42-38. Keep in mind, Sentinels, this is a must-win for them to stay alive in the series.
Such a tough death for Frosty. Wants to get out into the middle of the map, helpless team. He loses his life. The rest of Sentinels kind of forced to back up. But LethuL finds a double actually with the rockets. That's massive. They were able to finally get a set of rockets themselves. Wow. He found one with the first. What can LethuL do? It's a 1-kill game. The game is in his hands. You want to see him be aggressive, trap Cloud9 in this base. You see members of Cloud9 are going to look to push rocket side based off where their names are through the walls here. Can LethuL find this pick? It looks like he's going to choose to be a little passive, but Pznguin already bottom rockets has snuck through. Sentinels need to figure out a way to break the setup. Unfortunately, the trade, it comes through, and Sentinels are unable to play with their advantage.
Oh, they try to make that big, bold grapple play. The combo won't hit either, so 45-43. Not over, still close, but it is a 2-kill lead for the side of Cloud9. That rocket push not playing out exactly how the Sentinels roster might have wanted. StelluR also busting out the AR, bringing in the big sauce to pick up another kill. Now 47-43, only 3 to go for C9.
A huge kill from LethuL there onto the Bulldog. Pznguin had top rockets. He creates a little bit of space, but Formal trades that one out and is able to pick up a kill on the Formal there. StelluR needs to play his life here. They cannot afford to give up any deaths right now as Sentinels, and unfortunately, it looks like LethuL's under pressure. A great shots from Eco. We're going to end this one in Cloud9's favor, and that's 50-46. Cloud9 will take your series 2-0.
Hell of a game there in that game number 2. Sentinels, like we said, keeping it very close, tied to the 27 mark, tied almost all the way to 42-42 in the end. Though it's C9, the roster on your screen, your Raleigh champions. They will continue and progress through the winners bracket. They'll win this winners semifinals and head to our winners finals and await the winner of EU9 and FaZe Clan. It's Cloud9 2-0.